right, guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the vlog, Car Connections. Make sure you subscribe and turn on your notification button. So far, I've owned the car maybe, I don't know, 3-4 days, something like that. Put about maybe 300 miles on her. So far, really enjoying it. Again, many cars, just different. I've never owned a Mustang. It's the first one I ever owned. And so far, I'm really enjoying the car. Rides like a tank. Feels very good on the road. Car is again 2022 Ford Mach 1, 10-speed automatic, Recaro seats, 6-piston Brembo brakes, and they were optioned with them being painted red. Car comes with Michelin Sport Cup 2s, which are pretty much designed for the track. I've been told that I probably don't want to drive the vehicle in the rain. Those are probably a bad idea. The other thing I've noticed is the car is missing something that I should be getting from the dealer soon. These cars, when you order them with the track handling package, if I'm not mistaken, that's what they call them. They come with that front chin spoiler, that double chin, if you want to call it the double chin. So you have this, which is standard, and then it comes with this. And then the wheels are also part of the handling package. And then the spoiler, or this flap, this gurney flap here, is part of it. Pretty cool. Capless fuel filter. Here is the actual keys. You have auto start. Press twice to open up the trunk. Lock, unlock. The other the is that the car comes with an app that you can use to actually turn on remotely. Pretty cool for Texas, because with this summer heat, you want to turn the car a little bit ahead of time before you go outside and start driving it, especially if you park her somewhere at a store or something. It gives you like 15 minutes of allowance, if you want to call it, for to keep the car on. One thing I will tell you about the car, it has extremely beautiful road presence. I am going to be switching out these Sport Cup 2s. I will sport it for a while. I might change them. Let me quote that back. If I do, I will be doing some Michelin 4S, which are probably way better than this, especially in Houston when it ever does rain here again. I'm probably gonna do, it comes with 315s in the rears. I will probably be doing 325s in the rears, but look at just, you know, the stance on the car is just magnificent. The diffuser in the back of the car comes straight from the Shelby GT500, which is gorgeous. And I'll go back over here to show you guys real quick. Quad exhaust. I'll back up a little bit, give you the full view. But beautiful diffuser, beautiful quad exhaust. Tail lights are sequential, which is pretty neat. I don't think that's new. I think that's been around for Mustang. You got your brake light. A lot of people have been saying things about this, that it shouldn't be a shark fin. There might be some truth to that. They started adding the shark fin. It used to be a little round antenna instead of the shark fin. Comment down below, I want to say. The other thing I'm going to tell you about this Eruption color, it's gorgeous. It's kind of weird, but depending on the lighting, sometimes it'll change to like a dark forest green, as you guys can tell. So far, enjoying her. Again, she drives really tight, really refined. No rattles, no noises. I was concerned about the Recaro, so I'll show you the inside in a bit. Let me go to the front real quick to give y'all that view. Pretty menacing. Again, great looking ride. Didn't order the car, had been shopping around for a GT500. Couldn't find anything reasonable, massive markups. And these guys weren't playing any gimmicks. I called the dealership and asked them what was the asking price for the car. And the guy's like, well, we've been selling them over sticker. Let me call you back though. And let me talk to my manager. And I was like, yeah, no urgency, man. If you guys are selling them over sticker though, you don't have to call me back, dude. I don't really want to waste your time. One thing led to another, and next thing you know, they call me back and they're like, hey, we'll sell it to you at sticker. And with the little caveat though, there is 2 things they added on to the vehicle, which I would have done anyways. Paid a little bit extra, more than sticker if you want to call it. And one of the things they did was the tint on the car was $245 as an add-on to the sticker, which was $67,000 even, flat. And then the wheel locks were $145. Do the wheel locks and the tint have a little bit of a markup? They probably do, guys. But I think right now, if you can get a car at sticker within this market, this is like July the 23rd, 24th, 2022. The market right now is pretty stupid. And so if you're able to get a car at sticker with a little bit of add-ons, I was able to go through my credit union for financing. Everything worked out fine. And I'm happy with my purchase. Beautiful, beautiful dark black line with the white line here. I was surprised these are non-functional, as you guys can see on either side, if I'm not mistaken. I thought they were functional, but again, they're not functional. Blind spot monitoring, it has pretty much at 67,000, guys, you're gonna be getting all the frills that you would want in a car. It has basically every option that you can probably think of. Forward collision warning, lane keep assist, rear traffic alert. I think they call it co-pilot assist or Ford Pilot 360 or something. Basically, it has everything. And if you stand at a right angle, you can see just the lines. You can see this line here goes like this, and then it kind of goes down and then goes back up to the hips. Very Camaro-like. I've owned a lot of Camaros, and the Camaros tend to have a real nice hip or wide stance at the back. Again, first pony I've ever owned. We just went out today to go have lunch, and I have a 10 and a 12-year-old. So for you guys that have kiddos, fit perfectly fine. My daughter sat behind me. She's a little shorter. My wife's not that tall. She sat in the passenger seat. We all fit perfectly fine in the pony. No issues. Do have a turn signal here. And the other thing I will tell you is that this is not black. This is almost like a matte gray. And then of course you have your keyless entry. You put your hand in the locks, you press that and it locks the car. I'll open it up real quick so you guys can see the Recaros. All manual adjustments. What's cool is you can also change the ambient lighting on the car. I think it's like 5 or 7 different colors: orange, yellow, purple, red, white, so on and so forth. Right now I have it set in blue. But it looks like what you do is you can press this out. This actually becomes your little, where you can, and the glasses do fit. I just have them up there for convenience, but they do fit easily. Again, 10-speed automatic. Pretty straightforward stuff. The car does not come with navigation as an option. This was an order for somebody that decided to back away. Little USB. And Recaros feel very comfortable. I just don't know if you're a little bit, let's just say if you're a little bit pleasantly plumped. Maybe I'll say that word, right? A little pleasantly plumped. That the Recaros might fit you a little snug. They fit me a little snug. I'm about 6 feet and 180 pounds, and they're a little snug. They feel great, but they are a little snug for me. It does have a premium interior, and one of the things where you can tell is by this, it's like all leather, double stitching. You got double stitching. This is leather. It feels a little different than your traditional up here. You also have the knee pads, real soft stitching here too. And again, all that's an option in the car. It doesn't have just comes in, I think it's like a 9 speaker system. It doesn't have the optional, I forgot what Ford uses as their optional system. Doesn't have it. Whatever that system is, I can't think of it. Again, I'm not a big Ford, but I do like the car. The car is really, really nice looking. Those are the wheels up close. They call those wheels, Ford calls them a nest, or they look like a nest, because I mean they do really look like a nest. I will tell you something about these tires is that everything does stick. One thing this car is missing, I think I missed it, which is what I was going to tell you guys, is there's a little flare that comes in through here that sticks out a little bit. It's a molding that goes over each side of the wheel, And again, Ford is going to be giving me those at the dealership. I told them just to ship them to me and I'll install them. That's not an issue. And they literally, as you guys can see, the wheels or the tires stick out just a tad. That will pick up a lot of rocks. And that flare literally sticks out maybe ½ an inch. But it's just enough that goes over that area right there, and it stops, you know, debris from going towards the back. One thing I don't like about the car is, which is kind of weird, but you know, I guess, you know, each brand, Chevy, Dodge, has its own issues. This is not a big issue, but this thing has a prop rod. So when you open up the hood, it's old school where you put a prop rod. So it doesn't have like what the GT 500 has, which are, you know, when you pull up the hood, it stays up because it has them on the side. I can't think of the name right now, but this has a prop rod where you literally physically have to hold up the hood. I just found that kind of odd. But yeah, there she sits. Very, very nice looking car. The color is super, super nice. You can tell the special ones from just the everyday cookie cutter ones. And this is one. You know, it catches a lot of eyes. It looks different. It sits different. That big chin, the big lip, it looks different. The quad exhausts, they're huge. I think they're like 4.5-inch quads. And the car has a lot of road presence, right? And so that's what makes a car feel a little bit special. Sometimes some uniqueness in cars that you don't see every single day. Similar to my Camaro ZL1 1LE that I owned at one time, or if I got a Charger, it needed to be a wide body, or a Challenger, it needed to be a wide body. And again, that gives it some uniqueness, though. To be fair, those cars are not as unique as they used to be. This is fairly unique. I don't know if I had ever seen, I think I've seen the Mach 1 a couple of times in the street since it came out, but it wasn't the track or handling package. This makes the car very exclusive, and I also think the color makes it extremely exclusive. I don't know how many Mach 1s with the track handling package in Eruption green are out there. I would imagine very few. Most people prefer that grayish, kind of whitish color, but this car is special. I've owned the FA green Charger, and I love that color. And again, we also had a Durango Hellcat in FA green. Very, very similar color. I think if there would be a difference, I think this has a little bit more of a shine to it. And the shine, meaning it looks a little bit more of a wet look. And compared to the FA green, it's a little darker, but has a little bit more of a glitter inside the paint. So there you have it. Just wanted to post this real quick. And I'll post more vlogs if I get, you know, sometimes you got to get the feeling. Again, this is just a hobby of mine. Make sure you subscribe, turn on your notification button, hit the thumbs up, and peace.